Is this the worst time to dive into the market? Have you ever stood at the edge of a high dive wondering if you should take the plunge? That's a lot like the current housing market. It's a leap of faith filled with risks and reward. Today, we're diving into this topic. Across the country, from the bustling streets of New York to the tranquil suburbs of Austin, the housing market is sending mixed signals. Prices soaring, sales dwindling. It's a puzzle that's leaving many of us scratching our heads. Before we get to whether this is the worst or best time for you to buy, let's look at some key factors that will more than likely impact your decision. Starting with the affordability crisis. I am sure you can't scroll the internets without hearing or seeing videos about the housing affordability. An affordable home is one where the estimated mortgage payment is less than 30% of the average monthly income within the local area. What's crazy is that 15.5% of homes for sale were affordable for a typical U.S. household, the lowest share since Redfin started tracking this about a decade ago. Here's a story. Picture this. It's 1984 and the era of big hair and bold choices. But something else was big: housing affordability. The median price for a home was $79,950, and the median household income was $22,415, which is wild. Fast forward to today, and it's a different tune. The median home price was $439,000 as of the third quarter, and the median income was $74,580. This is the 2023 version, and it's still being formulated. More numbers are coming in. Homes in some major cities have as high as 12.1 house price to income ratio, which is San Jose, by the way, in California. But that's a steep climb, isn't it? The major issue is that there is a huge shortage of affordable housing in the U.S. Low inventory, high prices, and even higher interest rates. These are all contributing to the crisis. This not only affects homeownership, but renting as well. Let's take a closer look at the income you'll need and the increased home prices with a breakdown. Have you ever wondered just how much you need to earn to buy a house in today's market? Well, brace yourselves, because the numbers are pretty eye-opening. According to Redfin's chief economist, Daryl Fairweather, the average American household needs to rake in a whopping $115,000 annually to afford a median-priced home.
Say what?
That's a staggering $40,000 more than what most households earn. Shocking. Now, remember, if you are in an area where your income goes further than most major cities in the U.S., then there is a window for you, but it will still cost you. You'll see why as we continue. You can't talk about how much you need to earn without looking at home prices, what it got you in the past and what it will get you today. You are keeping things weird. That's our slogan here in Austin in the 1980s, okay? And decided it was time to buy a home, which would have cost you around $85,000. In fact, during that time, the city was actually struggling to get people to move here. Looking at today's market, the median home price in Austin and Round Rock, Georgetown, MSA is $443,000, just over that. Factors that have caused this increase are an influx in major tech jobs, affordability in comparison to larger cities just like Austin throughout the U.S., economic opportunities, climate, a high concentration of venture capital, and more. There are cities all over the U.S. that have experienced these same dramatic increases in home prices for similar reasons. Here's a look at the median home value in the U.S. that has changed between 1940 and the 2000s. The issue is not just that the home prices have increased over time, because that's what we would expect it to do, appreciate and gain value. However, the rate at which the prices are outpacing inflation is the issue. This trend is creating a huge barrier for new and younger buyers making an entry into the housing market, really hard and less affordable for them. Now, after looking at the historical view and current market of home prices and how it's affected affordability, let's look at how inventory and interest rates are affecting your purchasing power. This graph isn't just numbers, it's the dreams and challenges of millions trying to own a piece of land. But here's where it gets even more intriguing. Despite fewer homes being sold in 2023, home prices are still expected to rise, but at a slower rate. With the record low inventory and falling interest rates, this will likely keep prices from crashing. In addition, Lawrence Yun, NAR's chief economist says some housing markets are likely to experience higher sales upticks in 2024 than others. This is true for cities like Chicago, where home prices rose 2.4% month over month, the largest increase among the 50 most populous metros. Other cities that saw an increase was Newark, New Jersey, New York, Pittsburgh, and Las Vegas. Now, there are some cities like San Antonio, Minneapolis, Warren, Michigan, Sacramento, and Austin, which is where I live, that saw the biggest drops in home prices, according to Redfin. In the Austin area, for example, many buyers have been waiting to jump back into the market once the window of opportunity arrives. That day may be coming soon for some, as the median sales price is $511,250 as of December 2023 and is on the decline. Despite the declining prices, Austin will be the top real estate market to watch because of the pent-up demand, says NAR's chief economist. So we'll see. With reductions like this happening across the country, this will give buyers confidence in the market. Yoon also predicts that other metro areas in the southern states will likely outperform others due to the fast job increases, while the market in the Midwest will experience gains from being in the most affordable region. This will be something to keep an eye on, especially if you are considering relocating and purchasing a home. Let me know in the comments if you want to see the top housing markets that are predicted to outperform the national average. What a paradox, being fueled by inventory and interest rates. Inventory is like the oxygen of the housing market, and right now it's in short supply. And interest rates, they're the heartbeat currently racing at a pace that's leaving many prospective buyers breathless. Really, it's a classic of supply and demand issues. Low inventory means higher prices even when demand is waning. One twist that is affecting low inventory is home buyers choosing to stay put. Why is that, you might ask? Well, many have snagged homes incredibly low interest rates, and they're not eager to give that up. Plus, with sky-high home prices, selling doesn't seem like an attractive option, especially when they have to turn around and enter this market. Interest rates are the double-edged sword of real estate. They can stimulate or stifle the market in equal measure. In 2022, the Federal Reserve took a bold step to tackle inflation by hiking up short interest rates not once, not twice, but 11 times over the last 16 months. Their aim was to put the brakes on the broader economy and bring down soaring inflation rates. As a direct consequence, mortgage rates shot up, causing many home buyers to face heftier monthly payments. As a result, many buyers feel defeated in this market and wonder if they will be able to purchase a home at some point. But it's not all doom and gloom. There's a silver lining. With rates expected to come down, which I'm already seeing, and especially for those looking for a new home, builders, sensing the market's pulse, are offering deals that absorb some of the interest rate shocks for buyers. New home sales increased from last year, and new home starts rose nearly 15% from October to November 2023 and over 9% year over year, according to the U.S. Census Bureau and the U.S. Housing Division of Urban Development. Builders are quickly adapting to the market, offering lower interest rates and those incentives we talked about. Then they're trying to really keep the American dream alive in their own way. So we circle back to our initial question. Is this the worst time to get into the housing market and take that dive? The answer isn't straightforward. It's as varied as the people watching this video. Honestly, there are several different reasons why someone would choose to be in this market now. Whether you're relocating for a job, whether you are wanting something new, there's different reasons why someone would be motivated to take advantage of either new construction homes or they still want to get into the resale market. For those of you who are on the fence about whether or not they should get into the market, if you are not ready, I would say hold tight for a bit. Make sure that you've got all your finances in order and that when you are ready, those monthly payments feel comfortable for you and your family. At the end of the day, being armed with the knowledge that you need is going to help you make the best decision that is right for you. Whether you're ready to jump or still testing the waters, remember, knowledge is your lifeline. Hey, are you looking to relocate? I've got agent partners across the U.S. Just click the Calendly link below so that I can get you connected. Found this video helpful? Then hit that like button. And if you're feeling my vibe, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so that you don't miss a thing. And I'll see y'all on the next one.